Struggling to get up from a chair without that tight, aching feeling in your knees? Maybe stairs feel like a test of will. You're far from alone, and here's the important truth. Not every decline in mobility is just aging. Your knee cartilage is a living tissue that responds to what you eat, how you move, and how well you fight inflammation. If it's damaged over time, it can steal your independence and the simple pleasures: walking the dog, gardening, playing with grandchildren. I'm Dr. David Thompson. Today we'll look closely at 3 common foods that can speed cartilage wear. Then I'll walk you through a step-by-step plan: swaps, a short mobility routine, hydration tips, and a safe strength program you can start using this week. Stick with me. If this rings true, tell me in the comments, what activity are you missing most? Food number 1, sugary drinks and hidden sugars. Here's the thing. Sugary beverages and foods with added sugars trigger low-level inflammation across the body. That chronic inflammation encourages enzymes that break down cartilage and impairs the repair cells inside the joint. Cartilage doesn't get blood flow like muscles do. Its cells rely on movement and a calm chemical environment to stay healthy. When sugar keeps inflammation high, that environment becomes hostile. How to implement: swap a can of soda or sweet tea for sparkling water with a slice of lemon, or switch to an unsweetened herbal tea. If you like a little sweetness, add a small handful of berries to plain yogurt or your morning porridge. Natural sweetness plus antioxidants. These are tiny habits, but they reduce inflammatory load over weeks and months. If this is useful so far, tap the like button. It helps other seniors find this video. Food number 2, processed meats and chemical culprits. Processed meats, think bacon, sausage, deli slices, are often high in preservatives and molecules called AGEs, or advanced glycation end products. AGEs form when proteins and sugars combine under heat, and they are linked to tissue stiffness and inflammation. Over time, eating lots of foods high in AGEs can make joint tissues more brittle and less able to repair. How to implement: choose lean, minimally processed proteins. Try grilled salmon, turkey breast, or plant-based proteins like lentils and chickpeas. A practical swap: instead of a ham sandwich, make an open-faced sandwich with grilled chicken, plenty of salad, and a drizzle of olive oil. Small swaps lower exposure to these compounds and support joint resilience. Food number 3, refined carbohydrates and blood sugar spikes. White bread, pastries, and many snack foods cause quick blood sugar spikes and increased insulin. Repeated spikes promote inflammation and can increase the activity of enzymes that degrade cartilage. The result is more stiffness and pain after the foods wear off. How to implement: favor whole grains, oats, steel-cut porridge, whole grain breads, or quinoa. These release glucose more slowly and come with fiber, vitamins, and minerals that help the body repair. For breakfast, try a bowl of porridge topped with a tablespoon of chopped nuts and berries. Steady energy and joint-friendly nutrients. Tip 1. Add anti-inflammatory foods and key nutrients. Now it's not just what to avoid, what you add matters. Foods rich in omega-3 fats like salmon, mackerel, chia seeds, antioxidants, berries, cherries, leafy greens, and extra virgin olive oil actively lower inflammation. Vitamin C is essential for collagen production, the protein that helps cartilage maintain structure. So citrus, bell peppers, and strawberries are helpful. Vitamin D supports bone health and may influence joint comfort, especially in people who are deficient. How to implement: aim for 2 servings of fatty fish per week, a daily cup of mixed berries, and cook with olive oil instead of butter when possible. A small concrete plan: breakfast, oats, plus berries, plus a spoon of flaxseed. Lunch, salad with olive oil and grilled salmon twice a week. Snack, a piece of fruit. These choices lower inflammation and give your joints building blocks to stay stronger. Myth bust: some supplements like glucosamine are popular. Evidence is mixed. Talk to your doctor before starting supplements. They're not a substitute for diet and exercise. Tip 2. Daily mobility routine, 5 minutes. That lubricate joints. Cartilage gets its nutrients by being moved because it has no direct blood supply. Gentle movement pumps fluid in and out, nourishing the cells. That's why a short daily mobility flow can make a big difference. Here's an easy routine: ankle circles, heel slides, seated knee extensions, gentle hamstring stretch, and mini squats to a chair. Do each for 30-60 seconds, total 5 minutes. How to implement: Make this your wake-up routine. 5 minutes while the kettle boils. Start slowly and focus on smooth motion, not depth. If anything causes sharp pain, stop and check with your healthcare provider. Consistency matters. Daily mobility keeps joints supple and reduces stiffness, so you move easier throughout the day. If you want a printable version of this 5-minute routine, say routine in the comments and I'll pin a link. Tip 3. Hydration, synovial fluid, and medication cautions. Hydration is surprisingly important for joints. The cartilage and the synovial fluid that bathes the joint depend on adequate water. Slight dehydration can make knees feel stiffer. Also, certain medications and conditions change fluid balance, so older adults should be mindful. How to implement: aim for around 6 to 8 small glasses of fluid a day, adjusted for your health and medications. If you're on a fluid-restricted plan, follow your doctor's advice. Include water-rich foods like melons, cucumbers, and soups. And if you sweat a lot during activity, consider a light electrolyte drink rather than sugary sports drinks. If you take blood pressure meds or diuretics, check with your doctor before increasing fluid substantially. Tip 4. Gentle strength plan to protect knees. Strong muscles act like shock absorbers that protect the joint. Weak quads, glutes, and hamstrings put more load directly on cartilage. A short progressive strength program will reduce pain and improve stability. Start with 3 exercises. Sit to stand from a chair, 10-12 reps. Seated or lying straight leg raises, 8-12 reps. And heel raises for calf strength, 10-15 reps. Aim for 2 sets, 3 times a week, and slowly increase reps or add light resistance bands as you get stronger. How to implement: pick 2 days separated by at least 1 rest day, Monday, Thursday, and add a 3rd light session if you feel good. Track progress. If you can do 12 reps comfortably, add a 2nd set or increase resistance. Safety. Stop if you feel sharp joint pain. If balance is a concern, hold the back of a chair for support. Over weeks, you'll notice stairs get easier, and you feel steadier on your feet. Tip 5. Load management. Weight, footwear, and technique. Reducing the mechanical load on knees helps cartilage last longer. That can mean modest weight loss if appropriate, swapping high heels or worn shoes for supportive footwear, and improving walking technique. Shorter strides, slightly faster cadence, and softer landings reduce impact. Also consider low-impact cardio options like swimming or cycling if high impact makes you sore. How to implement: small weight losses, 5% of body weight, often bring noticeable relief. Choose supportive shoes with good cushioning and replace them when worn. For walking, focus on posture and a comfortable, steady pace rather than long strides. Let's recap. 3 everyday foods: sugary drinks, processed meats, and refined carbs can increase inflammation and speed cartilage wear. Counterbalance that by eating anti-inflammatory foods, staying hydrated, doing a daily 5-minute mobility routine, following a gentle strength program, and managing load with better footwear and small weight changes. These are practical, doable steps that protect your knees and help you stay independent. Imagine chasing your grandkids without wincing, gardening without stopping every 10 minutes, or walking with a spring in your step again. If this helped you, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next video. Tell me in the comments, which one change will you try this week? Next video: 5 best fruits seniors must eat daily to boost longevity and stay healthy after 60 days. I'll show 3 quick recipes you can make in under 5 minutes. Thanks for watching, and check with your doctor before making big changes. See you next time.